All right. Good morning. Happy day, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good day. Today is Friday, August 23rd, and you have arrived at Froggy Friday. We have a special guest speaker today. We have Reverend Catherine Mastroianni from the Science of Minds Archives with us. Let me see the love. Here come our people. So today we have a beautiful day planned for you. We're about to go on a journey, my friends. I'm just going to show you. We have a sacred treasure. That's what our talk title is, a sacred treasure ready for you to find and to use. We are having a special moment of Dr. Ernest Holmes is going to treat us in. Buckle up your spiritual seatbelts. Here we go. It's all you, Kathy.
All righty, well, blessings. I'm so honored and grateful to be here today. I am going to share my screen and I'm going to remember to share my sound because will be part of what you'll learn earlier. But I thought, let's just take you on the journey here. We're on the website here. I'm already logged in, and under products, there's audio recordings, Ernest Holmes audios, and then down at the bottom, there's meditation and prayer audio. They're just sweet little 2-minute audio recordings. And so we're going to find audio prayer. How about how the mind of God works? So just take a breath in, just settle into this beautiful sacred space. So it's that easy. I click on it, I hit download now. And then from here, we're just going to open it and Ernest will begin.
Let us take as the thought for our meditation today these words from Psalms. They that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. Now, seeking the Lord means finding the place within us where we are one with the divine. That secret place within us, which is the source of our life. As we thoughtfully repeat the following words together, let us feel then that we are both seeking and finding the supreme source of our being. Realizing that I am one with God, and believing that my mind is an inlet to the Spirit, knowing that the Spirit is all power and all presence, I now open my consciousness to the inflowing of this presence and this power. And I say to my mind, you are to listen. You are to be still and know. You are to accept and to receive the divine benediction of love, of peace, of joy, and of happiness. And as you receive, so are you to give. I say to my mind, be still and know that there is nothing to fear. There is no reason for doubt. There is no uncertainty in God. And I say to my mind, there is a pattern of perfection at the center of your being. There is something here complete and whole and perfect and wonderful. And you are to let this divine person within you manifest in everything you do, in everything you say and think. And I say to my mind, love abides at the center of your being. Love and divine givingness. You are to receive this love, and you are to give it out to others. There shall be nothing unlovely in your experience ever again. And so I turn to the Spirit, and opening up my whole thought to it, receive this benediction from heaven. They that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing.
So I know as these words of our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of the philosophy of science of mind, that they just speak straight to each and every person's heart. and that our time together this Froggy Friday is just filled with wisdom, inspiration, and treasures that each person will get to put in their own spiritual pockets and carry forth on this journey of love. And our time is blessed. And so it is.
Mm. And so it is. Patrick, you can go into your meditation. Thank you.
So in the same spirit, we settle in, Father, as we continue being connected to the one, to the Spirit. We take a deep breath in and out, and we feel relaxed as the stresses of the day move out of the way as we breathe out. And we breathe in again, settle in deeper. Remembering that I am that. Breathe in and settle again deeper within as we breathe out. Really connected with the one that is peace, the one that is love, the one that is wisdom, the one that is the center of my being. Wisdom, love, peace. I am that. I am. We feel even deeper connection as we know the wind, water, the ocean, the trees, the air, the universe. I am that. I am. As we continue feeling this connection with the I am, that is wisdom, that is love, that is peace, and continue feeling this for the next moment, next few minutes. So take deep breath in and out, and keep connected with I am, that I am. In a couple of minutes, I'll be back to bring us back. I am, that I am. I am that. I am the wind, the trees, the ocean, the birds. I am that is a source of wisdom, love, and peace. We take another deep breath and out. As we gradually come back by feeling our feet, feeling our legs, feeling our fingers, feeling the room that we are in and the chair we are seated on. As we come back, we remember that we are that, we are wisdom, we are love, we are peace. Namaste.
Thank you, brother. Take a breath. Whew. We are in the midst of some good stuff happening today, but you know how we start everything, friends. We started with that foundation of treatment. We started with laying that foundation of meditation, and then we come together as one voice. You know this song. Let's sing it. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another. We're born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. Take it up. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. When it's all said and done, let me see those spirit fingers. We are one, one. Oh, good morning and happy day. It is my joy to be able to introduce a true life hero. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman, Reverend Kathy Mastroianni, she is the keeper of all of the wisdom. She is the keeper and the storekeeper of all of our history, our complete science of mind philosophy, Ernest Holmes, and everything in between. She is the person that gets to marinate in it, share it, be it. I just want to tell you how happy I am to introduce you to somebody who is very special to our entire community. She is a friend of Kenya. She is a beautiful, beautiful soul. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we create that Kenya space for Reverend Kathy.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Thank you. I just need to take that with me all day long and record that into my phone. And y'all need one too. Well, just thank you so much. What an honor it is to be here. And it truly is an honor to be Executive Director of the Science of Mind Archives and Library Foundation. I've had the blessing of being here for 10 years. It was right before I started ministerial school, and I had one of those experiences where I got this calling. I wanted to be a minister. And then 24 hours later, I got a phone call that said, would you like to interview to be the director of the archives? I'm like, I thought I said minister. And you know how God does that, you know, and sure enough, God had a plan. And I was at the home office. I got to pray in with the president of Homes Institute. I mean, I was in there aren't really words. I was in the middle of the entire movement. I was, like she said, steeped in the original works of Dr. Ernest Holmes. And I get to play with Dr. Holmes all day long. There's recordings that haven't been heard for like 70 years, and we're digitizing them and making them available. And I get to hear them second. You know, the guy who digitized it hear it first, and I get to hear, and I'm in awe, you know, and I am here to share it with everyone else. These treasures, my purpose in life to be here is to share it with you. I want you to be able to access it. I want you to be able to get to this original source wisdom of Ernest Holmes. And we were again located at the main home office in Golden, Colorado, and they're selling the building. And we have our entire history. We have original personal belongings of Ernest Holmes. We have photographs and artwork and furniture and our entire archive. We need a place for it. So we just found our beautiful new home here at Unity Village, Missouri. Unity is another sister New Thought organization. And it's just been, I mean, God has just opened up this path of light for us that's just been so brilliant. I look out my window, I see gorgeous fountains and this tower. And they're so kind and friendly, just like each one of you. And they're like, how can we help and support you? And so I want to give you a very brief video tour of it. And so I want to personally show you around our new location. So I'm going to get on the Zoom on my phone, and so I'm going to mute everything here so we don't get feedback, because that's no fun. All right, so give me half a second.
Feel the great anticipation. Do 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 do. That might not be a tune that is familiar to our Kenyan family, but all of our North Americans know that elevator music. Jerry's doing her thing. Oh, we don't hear you, Kathy. You are muted. Asked to unmute.
There we go. When it's on my phone, it's a little different. So we'll get faster. So welcome. So you already seen me, so I'm going to show you around. And I'm going to turn the camera. So this is my office, and pardon, I do work here. So, but this was the office of Charles R. Fillmore, a grandson of the Fillmores. I know. I do want to show you out my window. You can see the fountains, and hopefully there's this tower, this tree's blocking, but it's just such a beautiful campus that we're a part of. And so if you ever come to Unity Village for anything, I really encourage you to come here. All right, so I'm going to walk out into our library, our museum, and our archives. And we have this lovely sign that says, stop in and say hi. But I'm going to start the front door, and I just want you to feel it. I just want you to breathe in and feel this space. So this is a special Hazel Holmes section that we're kind of creating. This is a chair that was in Hazel Holmes' office. She was at the Institute building. This is her favorite portrait of Ernest. She has a Kuan Yin. This is like She has her hairbrush and mirror. And this is a certificate that Ernest Holmes himself signed for her, that for satisfactory complete the study of mental and religious science in May of 1931, signed by Ernest. And so it's just how sweet. Ernest Holmes received honorary doctorates from around the world, and they're displayed here. I mean, this truly is a worldwide ministry, but you folks are actually doing quite a bit of that yourself. So you know that. This is his desk. And I love this picture of Ernest and his wife Hazel and their dog Prince. It's actually one of the few color photographs that we have of him. And we have this is his ashtray, which is kind of fun. It's very ornate. We have chairs that were in the original Institute building. And in this display case, we have Ernest Holmes' personal copy of his Science of Mind textbook that he updated. There's his handwritten notes updating it from 1926 to 1938 version. We have a marriage service ceremony that he did, and I'm actually going to use it because I'm getting married in a month. And so that's kind of fun. And it's on our website. Everyone can use it. We have his day timer, we have his address book, and just lots of personal belongings of Ernest Holmes. We have, and I think you folks have one of these cutouts of Ernest Holmes. So this is his suitcase, his podium, and Ernest is going around the world. And thanks to you folks, he's in Kenya. We have this original portrait of Ernest Holmes that you've seen probably, but we actually have the original now. Home Office has gifted it to us when they moved. We have pictures of the presidents of the movement. We're working on organizing them, but it's just some leaders of thought around here. I want to take you into our rare and special book room in the back. So it's just really, you can kind of feel the history here. We have an Ernest Holmes collection, some of his textbooks that are actually autographed. We have a lot of original, we have the minutes.
In this room, Kathy, we seem to be losing your audio.
97. I love Dixon, Mary Baker Eddy. We have all of them here. And a lot I've never heard of before. I'm learning about Manly P. Hall. And we have, again, about 2,000 books in here and about 10,000 books out front. These are pamphlet file cabinets. And we do our best to monitor the temperature and humidity because we are in Missouri and it's just a little humid here. This is our foreign language section. So when you folks, if you folks have anything in Swahili or whatever, we would love to add it to our archive. And let's see, which way should we go? Let's go this way. It's kind of our administration. And we're just getting things set up. First, we just moved here a couple months ago. We have a little bookstore. We have Ernest Holmes' personal plaid shirt. So this is the Ernest I know. You see him in his robes, but this is the Ernest I know. Very down to earth and casual. This is Hazel Holmes' jacket. And this is our wall of gratitude. We have the original Institute certificate when it was born on Valentine's Day, 1927, our movement, just dedicated to love. We have the original plaque. And again, I just want to give you just a taste of it. This will be our archivist office that we're going to be hiring soon. So just hold that in love and light. We'll be working to continue preserving our history. We have this back room here, which is kind of full of stuff, but this will be our work room for that archivist. And I'm going to show you the archives and then we'll go to the website. So this is an incredible wall. It's called the Celestial Wall of Honor, dedicated. It belongs to the Science of Mind Foundation, who is a different nonprofit. But they have it housed here because of home office. We're going into our archive room. So look at these boxes. There's like probably over 600 or 700 archival boxes of our history. And this is ours to care for. And our goal is to get it scanned and digitized and available on the website so folks around the world can access this lovely wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes. We have all of Science and Mind magazine. We also have Creative Thought magazine. And those are actually all digitized and they are on our website. And so that is a quick version. We actually did a little longer one the other day, and you can go on our YouTube channel to check it out. But I'm going to meet you back on my computer here. So Dr. Marilyn Leo, she was a neighbor of Ernest Holmes, and she is the founder of the archives, and we're so grateful for her. And these are items from her. All right, I'm going to see you back online.
We had Marilyn Leo share with us before, you guys. She came and she shared with us, I think it was at the end of last year. Dr. Marilyn came and joined as Kathy. So she is a plethora of wisdom and information as well. This is exciting. Keep going, my friend.
You bet. All right, so I'm going to share screen and go back to the website. And so again, sciencemindarchives.com. This is for you, especially people who are literally students of science of mind. And so we have, wow, we just updated this. So we're doing a seminar on the importance of wills in estate planning. Probably not beneficial for you folks where you are, but it could be. We're working on fundraising for our relocation campaign. So we are a nonprofit. We are separate from Centers for Spiritual Living, and we're operating through the kindness of people's hearts and donations. So we're always grateful when people call in their hearts. And I love that we can have every single week, we have at least 4 new products up on our website. It's so easy to join us. So when you go to join us and you could get a website subscription, it's only 10 United States dollars a month, or you can become a friend of the archives for $16 in US a month. And you get up to 20 items. That's the fun part, is you can just go shopping and get whatever you want. We have Science of Mind magazine, Ernest Holmes books and transcripts. And it's literally at the click of a mouse. And you can search. So if you're doing a research topic, like I like peace, you know, I'm a peace person. I actually did the global themes for September on peace. So all you gotta do is type in peace and you're gonna find amazing things. Wait, audio prayer to be at peace by Ernest Holmes. World peace is not an illusion. The peace that conquers. Another audio meditation on peace. And so I just really invite you to go to the website, sciencemindarchives.com, and just check it out. We have, under resources, we have some history, our Lunch and Learn series. We have documents in Spanish about the archives. And this is really fun. This is our Past Perfect, which we're working on getting everything online. So it's actually a different website we went to. You have to click here on the logo to go back. But let's just click on random images for fun. And then you can see some photographs of our history. Obviously, Dr. Ernest Holmes and a young girl. This is Reginald Armour, who was Dr. Marilyn Leo's stepdad. There's documents. You can just kind of, it's fun to just kind of see bits of our Science of Mind history. And I am going to take you over to our YouTube channel. And we'll see it. Sometimes it starts, nope, that's me. All right. Wrong YouTube channel. But if you go to Science of Mind Archives YouTube, these are all free. And we have wise sage interviews. Every month we do a free complimentary Lunch and Learn series. And they're all right here. You can view the full playlist. And so what we do is we listen to an audio recording of Ernest Holmes and go into breakout groups and discuss it. And so again, for free, you can kind of go through here and listen to some Ernest Holmes and check it out. So we just have a lot of resources available. And I think, as Christine may know, our Facebook page is just a lovely place to stay up to date on what we're doing. And so like the Science Mind Archives on Facebook. And there's my very quick version of how we're doing of the archives. Is it Reverend Barb? Any questions right off, or what else can I show you and help you?
Well, I have a couple of questions. First off, I'm thrilled with this. This is our history. And for you taking us on that little tour is delightful. And community, I want you to know that we have contributed to the moving of the Science of Mind archives too. That was part of our donation to support the greater organization. I want all of you to know that as well. In the membership, can we get a community membership and then everyone under our community can have access, or is it all individual? That's a question that I have, and a whole bunch more.
That's a great question. We do have community memberships. It's a little more, but you get it's basically get like 3 memberships worth. And so it's like and again, we can talk too, but
Okay.
we right now for communities with 250 or less, it's like $500 a year. And then you get up to 3 memberships, so you get up to 60 items per month, which is quite a bit actually. And yeah, but again, we can talk and maybe figure something out. I love that. We're just about to next week look at our membership and see how we can make it better.
How did you feel, Reverend Kathy? Have you've sat at the desk? You sat at his desk. Tell me you sat at his desk.
I did. Yes, I did.
And all of, who we've become as a result of that consciousness. How did you feel?
Well, again, it's just that sacredness, of feeling. You can feel his essence and his energy of Dr. Holmes, and just that wisdom that flows through him. But to me, he has such joy. It's all about joy too. He's just such a down to earth, beautiful soul who was so curious. I mean, if you read anything about his history, he just started out as curious. A lot of the other New Thought people, like Nona Brooks or both Fillmores, Charles and Myrtle, they came into it because they had to have a healing. They had something wrong. One had tuberculosis, one had something with their leg, but Dr. Holmes was just curious. He's like, wow, why? And his parents were so kind and loving, and Anna Holmes and William Holmes. They'd go to church and they'd talk about fire and brimstone, and they'd get home and the parents would say, no, it's all about love. We're here for love. And so he found Ralph Waldo Emerson, who we have in there, and the teaching just started to make sense to him. And just his curiosity, and then he just started reading and learning and really understanding these principles of science of mind. His first writings were in 1918, his first book, Creative Mind and Success, and they're all on our website and included in the downloads. You can get them individually, but again, to get 20 a month is pretty special.
I wanted our students to be part of this, and not just our students, everyone, because this is a new teaching in Kenya. While Connie's we've been in Kenya for 14 years now, it's still a new idea. And so, when we say pray, sometimes we still can go to that man in the sky, because that's been that background of training. And I'm not sure, I don't have a question. It's more of a comment that I'd like to open it up to our community to see that foundation of the science of mind, that philosophy. The Ernest Holmes is one man, just like Jesus was one man. And then that information, those stories, they are passed down through us, and it's what we do with them as a result of that. Patrick, I was wondering how you felt being a writer. How would it feel to have your all of your historic writings in one room and have the world have access to it? How would that feel?
I was awed. I looked at all those books and wow. And then the room itself, those rooms are so meticulously, arranged, organized. And then I saw those chairs empty, like they were waiting for me to go and sit on them. And I felt I should be there.
Ah, I love
Yeah,
that.
it was a very beautiful and I really liked it. Yeah, but those
I,
books, the time, the thoughts, the inspiration, that went into writing whatever was written in all those books. Can't imagine. It's beyond.
It is a powerful thing. And to imagine now being a practitioner, a decision to head into ministerial or not. You don't have to be a minister or even a practitioner to read the readings and writings of Ernest Holmes. It's about the love, just like Reverend Kathy said. It's about the inspiration, like Patrick said, he's feeling. So it's really now we become part of that legacy, which is part of what I'm loving. And I want to cry. And I got God bumps on my arms when I talk about it, because Kenya is a
Mhm.
legacy of this teaching now. And if we just say Kenya, well, then we have to say Tendai, we have to say Alfred, Christopher, Anastasia, Stonic, Wilkester, Mathoni, like all of us here, Barb, Michelle, everybody here, we become that legacy as we take these teachings because we embody them, we believe them, and we share them with the world. Now, Spirit has tagged you in this expression of the science of mind. So we all know that game of tag. Tag, you're it. Tag, you're it. Tag, you're it. Well, now you're capital IT it. And you see where that information is stored. And so when we have a question, when we have a quandary, when we're doing a writing, when we want inspiration, we can go to these archives. We can call Reverend Kathy, hook up with her and say, hey, what do you know about this? What have you heard about this? Has there ever been this? That's what I love about this moment. Questions, thoughts, friends? Unmute. We are here. I'm excited. I'm so grateful, Reverend Pat, and I want to give her a shout out for suggesting that Reverend Kathy come and do this today.
No, thank you so much. I just love being here, and I love what Reverend Barb just said about all this. It really is. You are it. You are our legacy, and you get to take this teaching forward. And every time you embody it in your life and world, every person you touch, from the grocery store, just someone down the street that you smile at, you're sharing that love, you're sharing this wisdom, and you're impacting their lives. And so each one of us gets to impact lives in this transformative way and reveal peace, peace in our hearts, peace in others' hearts. And to me, this is world peace. I love peace, and I'm getting married on the International Day of Peace, and we're using Ernest Home ceremony. And it's just, to me, Ernest was really about peace, and that's it's so powerful. And I'm grateful for you and your peace and what each one of you gets to share with the world.
I have a question for you with respect to the wedding ceremony, because it was a timepiece, right? And there were certain traditions back then that may not apply now. What you're looking for something, I can tell. Is there something in the ceremony that you can share with us that, because in Kenya, women reaching out, having independence and opportunities are a little bit different than other places in the world sometimes. And I say that with love. So in a marriage ceremony, is there something that is open to a more modern look, that he was ahead of his times, which I believe he was?
You bet. And so I just love it. I just think it's so beautiful, and I think it is modern. And I have changed a few words here and there, but again, we found the ceremony in an archival box. It says, I love this part. There are no ties on earth so sweet and tender as those you are about to assume. There are no vows so solemn, and we made it joyful, as those you are about to make. There's no institution on earth so sacred as that of the home you are about to form.
Mhm.
You are linking your lives in the closest possible relationship with that of another human soul. Your separate lives with their memories, hopes, challenges, and trials are being merged into one on this wonderful day.
Well, I gotta get a copy of that.
I know, right? It's a
I gotta get a copy of that. I do 100 weddings a year, and that is powerful. It's just so plain and so true. I love that. My couples will love that. How are you guys feeling about all of this? Chime in. Come on. I'm excited. Oh, somebody's got a
and
chat.
and does that resonate with you and your culture? Because to me, those words are kind of global. You know, those words are about love. You know, and I think it could help if there's any gender type issues. It can bring words of oneness and love to that, to a marriage, to a ceremony where we are saying vows of being together with one another.
Mhm. Well, I know, Reverend Kathy, that you'll have a beautiful celebration and that Ernest Holmes' words of love will become flowing through that beautiful day that you're sharing with your beloved. I love that.
And I'm going to drop that right in the chat. And so there's a link to it as a gift to
Oh,
everyone here, if you like
oh,
it. So there's
thank you.
the
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So, but this is how
Download.
easy it is to use the website. This is how quick and easy it is to use the resources. And we really, really want it to be accessible to everyone. That's what we're here for.
I've just saved it. Thank you for that beautiful gift. All of our ministerial students, Christine, Paul, Wilkester, you should be trying to download that and add that to your file for wedding ceremonies when you get there. Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
And I'm just sharing that audio recording of Dr. Holmes that we heard when we started off too. It's in
Oh,
there.
the treatment. Thank you.
Yeah. So again,
That
it's
as
like being
well.
a kid in the spiritual candy store here, you know, and so if you like this kind of candy, we're your store, you know, we're here for you.
I love that. I love that. So my dream is that we become closer our community as we teach the science of mind, as we embody the science of mind. My dream is that you all get as excited as I am for this. And I've been in this teaching for decades now. And those of you who also have to see this history, I feel like I'm in it. And I'm so grateful, Reverend Kathy, for you taking us on this journey. Oh, Michelle has raised her hand. Go
Michelle.
ahead, Michelle.
Yes, Reverend Kathy. So, um, as we post, like, we know that things are in public domain here, in the US. So, what do I need to know to be careful about? Like, we don't have a traditional Facebook page, which you've obviously seen Ernest moving his way around Kenya. And it's just trying to open it up and share with other countries. So, what are our limitations and what are our possibilities? Like an audio recording or one of his meditations or.
I love that question. Again, we just encourage people. I think we actually have a little statement to just not send it out too far, you know, but, you know, if it's within your group, I think that's totally
Okay.
fine. You know, but just, I mean, we try to make them very reasonable, like $1, you know, $1.99 if people want to purchase it individually. And all those funds just support our nonprofit. It makes it so we can do what we're doing. And so again, I think if it's within your little circle, you're good. But if you're sending it out to the greater world, just put a link to the archives, you know, say, gosh, and if you want one, why don't you check it out at the scienceofmindarchives.com. And we just really appreciate it.
I did join, so.
Oh, thank you. Awesome.
And I bought a suitcase.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, we have I need to find your box because I know you folks did buy a box and support the archives in our move. So thank you. I think I
Thank
remember
you.
your name too. Thank you.
Michelle Taylor, often imitated but never duplicated. You will know her when you Oh, okay. Reverend Kathy, we hope you come back again. We are blessed by your presence. We are profoundly, deeply grateful for your gift of you and your willingness to continue to grow and expand this teaching and be the secret carekeeper of this information. Thank you. Truly, from my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so deeply grateful, as we all are. Christopher said, going on that journey makes him feel more real and close rather than a distant historical figure. I felt like physically I was in the room with him. Very inspiring. Yes, Chris, look, I got God bumps.
I love
Let's
that.
do it again. I know. It's history, friends. This is why we're here. This is the legacy that Reverend Connie brought to us. This is the legacy that Reverend Gwen and I and our complete community and board and teachers and educators and each of you continue to bring and share and grow and be in this community. Ernest Holmes may have transitioned, but his life, his philosophy, his teachings, his love, his legacy lives on through each and every one of us. Yes, James. Yes. And I am so grateful for this opportunity. So before I have to take off and Michelle's gonna she's going to set up any rooms if anybody needs treatment, and she's going to sign off. I have to take off in 4 minutes, but I do want to do our offertory, and then Wilkester's going to do our benediction. So our offertory is an opportunity for us in North America, for us to share the good that we are. It's an opportunity for us in Kenya to share the good that we receive. And I want you to be open to repeat these affirmations with me. So everybody unmute, Karen, Patrick, James, Jerry. I will repeat. I will say these affirmations and you will repeat them after me and say them like you mean it. Claim it. If you're in North America, you can touch base with us and donate through cslkenya.org. If you are in Kenya, you can visit Nancy through our M-Pesa account. Every bit comes right back to you. Every bit comes right back to our community. Every bit is a love offering for the spiritual nourishment that you receive through CSL Kenya. I am filled with the energy of abundance. Go.
I
I
am
am filled with the energy of
Energy of
abundance.
abundance. I am willing to share my financial good with my spiritual community.
I am
willing to share my financial good with my spiritual community.
spiritual community.
I want to send blessings from Reverend Gwen. I'll be sending an update this week about her. Keep praying. She's getting better and better every day. No stress, no worries. All is good. I'm going to turn it over to Michelle while I sign off. Kathy, I'm going to send you a love letter throughout the week. We are connected and forever together. Peace and blessings to my spiritual family. I adore you.
So much, Reverend Barbara.
Don't forget, Wilkester's going to close out.
All right, if there's anyone that wants treatment and prayer, just use your little raise your hand and we'll put you in a breakout room. So practitioners hang out until everyone's covered. And Wilkester, you're going to do the closing.
Okay, join me as we speak the gratitude. God, the creator and sustainer of all being, the intelligence underlying and permitting all that is. Thus I am a divine age of this all-powerful, all-knowing, and ever-present source of good. As it expresses in me, through me, and as me. In this moment, I acknowledge I am an angel in the mind of God. I'm an internal expression of this divine. I own and respect who I am. And also, I honor everyone. Grateful for these blessings of the teachings of Ernest Holmes, blessings of the journey that our teacher today, Reverend Kath, has taken us through. We're so grateful for the wisdom, for the knowledge, and even for the power to store all this information that we are learning today. Grateful for everyone present today, grateful for the internet, for the laptop, for even our phones, and for our presence. I express this gratitude in a joyous heart, in a joyous way. I accept this truth that I am a divine expression of this knowingness, and each one of us in this class. Grateful for these blessings, I reach this truth knowing it's complete in divine mind. I live in great expectation and undoubting confidence as I allow it to manifest through me. I know I am a positive co-creator. And so it is.
And so
And
it
so it
is.
is.
So it is. Thank you.
Okay, Anastasia and Jerry, you're in with Paul and Christine. So just do the little link at the bottom. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Reverend Kathy. So appreciated. A wonderful opportunity to bring Ernest Holmes a little closer, right? And so
Exactly.
far away.
I know, but now he's a click of a mouse. He's on YouTube and also on our website. But thank you all so much. Thank you.
I love listening to his meditations, his
Yes,
voice, right? That voice.
the voice. I know,
Yeah.
right?
Paul, you need to join a room.
All righty. I'm going to take
Thank
off.
you.
I'll see you. Thank you, Michelle.
Okay,
Bye, James. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Paul. Paul, James, don't go. I'm gonna move you into, Paul apparently has stepped away. So I'm gonna move you into, I'm gonna move you in with Anastasia, please. Can you see to go there?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Oh, maybe Paul's gone in there. Sorry, James. Paul showed up. Oh, you're muted, buddy.
Sorry. I went to the other room and found Anastasia and Paul.
Do let me know what time you have available so we can come together and talk about a couple of things, like the science of mind stuff and that, okay? So let
Yeah.
me know your availability.
Tomorrow, can tomorrow do?
Yeah, tomorrow works.
Tomorrow, which time will be most convenient to you? Because I've got a lot of time free tomorrow, especially in the evening.
I'm busy from 7 to 8:30.
Then can it be after 8:30?
Sure. What, can it be what time?
Is 9 comfortable with you?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, let's make it 9.
Okay. Perfect. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right.
Good
Bye-bye.
day. Good day. Bye.